Hey guys, welcome back to NEXTGENBLOGGER, and in this video I want to show you how to create microphone in Blender. Now it's actually super easy to create microphone in Blender. So without further delay, let's get started and see how you can do this. Now to do this, first delete this cube as we don't really need it, and what we are going to first create is the body of the microphone. So to create the body, you need to add a cylinder. So go to the add menu, go to mesh, and now select this option, that is cylinder. Next, what you need to do is you need to move this cylinder along the z-axis by 1 meter. Now scale down the size of the cylinder along the x-axis and y-axis by 0.15 meter, and scale down the size of the cylinder along the z-axis by 0.5 meter. Alright, now let me zoom in. Next, what you need to do is you need to add the edge split modifier. So go to the modifiers tab, click on add modifier, and inside generate, select the edge split modifier. Now add the subdivision surface modifier. So select the subdivision surface modifier. Now make sure that the Catmull Clark option is selected and increase the value inside levels viewport from 1 to 2. Next, you need to add the simple deform modifier. So click on add modifier once again. This time you need to go to deform and now select the simple deform. Now select the taper option, select the z-axis, and now change the value inside the factor option from 0.785 to 0.600, and now press enter. Next, what you need to do is you need to add shade smooth to this cylinder. So to do that, go to the object menu and now select this option, that is shade smooth. Alright, so we are done creating the body of the microphone. Now we will create a collar which will be placed right in this particular position. So to do that, you need to add another cylinder. So go to the add menu, go to mesh, and now select this option, that is cylinder. Now obviously we need to decrease the size of this cylinder. So go to object properties and decrease the size of the cylinder along the x and y axis by 0.200 meter, and decrease the size of the cylinder along the z-axis by 0.010 meter. Alright, now let me zoom in. Next, what you need to do is you need to delete the top face and the bottom face of this cylinder. So to do that, go to the edit mode and now select the face selection mode, and now select the top face and now press the letter X and now select this option, that is faces. Now select the bottom face, press the letter X, and once again select this option, that is faces. Now let's go back to object mode. Next, you need to add the subdivision surface modifier. So go to the modifiers tab, click on add modifier, and inside generate, select the subdivision surface modifier. Increase the value inside levels viewport from 1 to 2. Next, you need to add the simple deform modifier. So go to deform and now select the simple deform modifier. Select the taper option, select the z-axis, and now change the value inside the factor option from 0.785 to 0.040, and now press enter. Next, what you need to do is you need to move this collar from this position to this particular position right here. So to do that, go to object properties and now move this collar along the Z axis by 1.51 meter. Perfect. Let me now zoom in. Next, what you need to do is you need to add the solidify modifier. So go to the modifiers tab once again and click on add modifier, and inside generate, select the solidify modifier. Now change the value inside the offset option from -1 to 0, and change the value inside the thickness option from 0.01 to 0.02, and now press enter. Perfect. Next, what you need to do is you need to add shade smooth. So go to the object menu and now select this option, that is shade smooth. Now you need to add another modifier called normals. So click on add modifier and now search for the normals modifier. Now select this option, that is normals smooth by angle. Perfect. Next, what we are going to do is we will create the inner coil which will be placed right here. So to do that, you need to add an icosphere. So go to the add menu, go to mesh, and now select this option, that is icosphere. So next, what you need to do is you need to click on this add icosphere operator box, and right here you're going to find this option called subdivisions, where currently the value is 2. So you need to increase the value inside the subdivisions option from 2 to 4, and now press enter. Alright, now we need to decrease the size of this icosphere. So let's go to object properties and let's scale down the size of this icosphere from 1 meter to 0.250 meter. Perfect. Let's now move this icosphere right in this particular position. So to do that, you need to move this icosphere along the Z axis by 1.68 meter. Alright, so we are done creating the inner coil. Alright, now we will create the cover around this inner coil. So to create the cover, you need to once again add an icosphere. So go to the add menu, go to mesh, and now select this option once again, that is icosphere. Now this time inside subdivisions, you need to change the value from 4 to 5, and now press enter. Now scale down the size of this icosphere from 1 meter to 0.257 meter, and let's move it from this position to this particular position right here. So to do that, move this icosphere along the Z axis by 1.68 meter, and now press enter. Now what you need to do next is you need to delete the faces along this icosphere. So to do that, go to the edit mode, and all the faces are already selected, so simply press the letter X and now select this option, that is only faces. Now let's go back to object mode, and now you need to convert this icosphere into a curve. So to do that, go to the object menu, and inside the object menu you need to go to convert, and now you need to select this option, that is curve. Now click on this option, that is object data properties, and now you need to expand this geometry section, and now inside geometry you're going to find this section called bevel, and inside bevel you're going to find this section called round, and inside round you're going to find this option called depth, where currently the value is 0 meter. So increase the value inside the depth option from 0 to 0.01 and now press enter. Perfect. Now we have created the cover around the inner coil. Next, what we are going to do is we will create two rings. First ring will be somewhere around here and the second ring will be somewhere around here. They will be placed right next to each other. So to do that, let's duplicate this collar. So I will be making use of this collar to create my rings. So select the collar and now press Shift D to duplicate this collar and now press enter. Next, you need to scale this duplicate collar along the x-axis and y-axis. So let's go to object properties and let's scale this duplicate collar that we created along the x-axis and y-axis by 0.267 meter. Yeah. Let's now move this duplicate collar in this particular position. So to do that, move this duplicate collar along the z-axis by 1.67 meter. All right. Now you need to add the simple deform modifier. So go to the modifiers tab. All right. So the simple deform modifier is already added because we duplicated the collar. So all the modifiers which were applied to the collar is also applied in this duplicate collar, obviously. So let me expand the simple deform modifier. And now all you need to do is you need to change the value inside the factor option from 0.040 to 0.030 and now press enter. All right. Now let's create a duplicate of this particular duplicate collar. So this is the first ring. I want to create another ring. So let me create a duplicate. So press Shift D and now press enter. Now let me actually change the value of this duplicate collar. Look inside the simple deform modifier of this duplicate collar and inside factor we have 0.030. So you need to simply add a negative sign, so negative 0.030 and now press enter. All right, now we need to move it upwards. So let's go to object properties and now let's move it along the z-axis by 1.69 meter. Yeah, this is looking good. Now I think I'm pretty much done with the ring 1 and ring 2. I've created two rings around the cover. All right, so I'm done creating the rings. Now I want to create two cuts somewhere around here in the body. So to do that, select the body of the microphone and now let's go to the edit mode. And now I would like to actually, so this is kind of looking weird and I cannot create the cuts if it is like this. So let's go to the modifiers tab. So this is because we have modifiers which we have not applied. All right, and we have not applied the modifiers, that's why it is looking something like this. So I need to simply turn off the visibility of the simple deform modifier. Yeah, and now as you can see it's gone. Now I have the complete body of the microphone. Now we need to create two cuts. So to create the cuts, I'm going to make use of the loop cut tool. So press Ctrl R and now bring your cursor on top of the body of the microphone, press enter and press enter once again. Now directly write the value inside the factor option minus 0.450 and now press enter. Now we are going to create another cut. So press Ctrl R, bring your cursor on top of the body of the microphone, press enter and press enter once again. This time you need to write the value inside the factor option minus 0.970 and now press enter. So as you can see, we have created two cuts on top of the body of the microphone. And what you need to do next is you need to select the faces inside both these cuts. So select the face selection mode and now start selecting the faces inside both these cuts. So it may take some time, but that's all right. All right. Now that we are done selecting the faces inside the two cuts, what you need to do next is you need to press the letter E and this will extrude the faces. Now you need to press the letter S to resize the faces and now simply enter the value 0.97 and press enter. Perfect. Next, what you need to do is you need to select the edge selection mode. And now let's zoom in like this. And you need to select two edges from the top cut and two edges from the bottom cut. So select two edges from the top cut like this and select two edges from the bottom cut like this. And now you need to go to the select menu and now go to select loops and now select this option, that is edge loops. Perfect. Next, what you need to do is you need to add the bevel. So we are not going to add the bevel modifier in the edit mode. We directly have the bevel tool right here. And so you can select the bevel tool by clicking on this option, or you can directly press Ctrl B. And now you need to, you can enter the value directly, but I would like to simply press enter. So press Ctrl B and then press enter, and this will open up the bevel operator box. Now let's change the value inside the width option from 0 to 0.01. And let's change the value inside the segments option from 1 to 5. Now press enter. Perfect. Let's now select the face selection mode. So I'm selecting the face selection mode because I want to create a small hole right at the bottom, and this is going to act as a wire input. And so to do that, I've selected the face selection mode. Now select this face and now press the letter X and now select this option, that is faces. So we have deleted this face which is present right in the bottom. Now what you need to do next is select the vertex selection mode and now select all the vertices which are present right at the bottom. And now you need to actually press the letter E to extrude and now press the letter S to resize and now simply enter 0.1 and now press enter. And so as you can see, what we have done is we have created a small circle for wire input, and this pretty much actually completes our modeling of the microphone. Simply unhide this simple deform modifier and we can now go back to object mode. Perfect. So we're done with modeling the microphone. Let's now add some colors. So let me change the mode from solid mode to material preview mode. And now first select the body of the microphone. Now go to the material tab, click on the new button, and I would like to set the base color as black. Alright, now let me select the coil, and now I would like to set the base color for the coil as black as well. Next, let me select the cover around the coil, and for the cover I would like to change the value from 0.8 to 0.02, and now press enter. Alright, now let me actually click on this option, that is object data properties, and now look inside the geometry section and look inside the bevel section, and right here you're going to find this option called resolution, where currently the value is 4. So increase the value inside the resolution option from 4 to 10, and now press enter. Now select the collar, and I would like to increase the metallic value from 0 to 1 for this collar, and I would like to decrease the roughness value from 0.500 to 0.400 for this collar, and I would like to apply this same material for the rings. So let me select the first ring, and now from this drop down list select this option, that is material.004, and now let me select the second ring, and from the drop down list once again select this option, that is material.004, and that's it. This is how you can create a microphone in Blender. So that's it guys, this is how you can create a microphone in Blender. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will again see you in the next video. Till then, thanks for watching.